on, who cares?
Oh, hello. New enemy.
Hey. I guess we're getting kind of towards the end of the dungeon?
Well, this should be 4. Yeah, so we got a switched hit here, and then we have switched hit on 2.
End is the beginning is the end?
Yeah.
I can never remember which one was the original high-paced version of the song. Because there's end is the beginning is the end.
Right.
And then I think the slower version that was used for the Watchmen trailer was the beginning is the end is the beginning.
Oh, I... No idea.
I cannot remember which one is which.
Alright.
Hey, them levels, though.
What's up here? And stairs.
And also monsters. Lots and lots and lots of monsters.
I'm not sure this will deal with the dude in the middle.
Yeah.
This will probably deal with the dude in the middle.
Our fears may have been unfounded. Kill it all? Yeah. Double arrow, baby.
Alright, over to the right there. Locked.
Yeah.
No more escaping. So let's see what's down here real quick.
I think just floor 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no. Alright. I must fight this Delahan. I must kill the Sphinx first.
That's a pretty annoying combo.
Alright.
Hey, Bed's actually going first now, too.
Yep, the worst part of it's over.
I mean, Dullahan by himself is still pretty annoying because you can cure if he wants to.
Yeah, cure ain't nothing in stone.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back up there and get stuff I missed.
Like monsters. Maybe it's actually like the bottom floor, or floor 2 that
And
has
whatever's
the...
over there.
Huh? Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, I think the sword is on floor 2 now that I think about it.
Ah, gotcha.
Because it's like the last room you go to if you go the whole way up and down the tower.
Enemies are jerks.
God. The worst.
Alright, well that was a wasted round.
I would just solo win to each one of them. That's what I do in these situations.
I was gonna say, yeah, the one-shot's sometimes the best way to go. Just
Especially when you have annoying enemies like this.
he looks so calm. When they're not doing, like, the floating thing. They're just suspended because the other enemy doesn't let him do that rock animation.
I always wanted, like, a Guitar Hero focused on, like, video games.
It was nice when RBN was starting to put out some of that stuff, but it never...
Yeah, well, they had, like, the Soul Eye songs out on there.
I thought that was, like, the start of potentially going that route, but never really kind of fully went that direction.
Which is a shame, because there's a lot of games, like this one, they actually have a really
like
good...
rock soundtracks,
Yeah. Or even, like,
hey,
well, there it is.
That looks like the thing we want.
So it's on floor 4, but I was still right about there being just
a triangle
of enemies. Of enemies. But, like, another RPG I played about like a year and a half, 2 years ago now, Bravely Default. That is very, very rock-infused soundtrack. Some of the boss teams in that one are some of the best.
We'll go this way to get the item.
Sure. Hey, this is an easy fight.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just double arrow through these super quick.
Mash A.
I will attempt to double A through these super quick.
Well, at least 2 of them are dead. Hey, cat.
What's up?
I appreciate that your cat is down here, probably just for lap time.
Oh, sure. It's not happening, but...
Right. Which is probably all life, but you're on couch.
I'm
it's
also on
console
recording
game.
equipment. Stop carrying things.
Hold on. Hold the hell on.
What?
How are they casting a spell on the beholder?
Hey, dummy. What are you doing? No. You can hang out, but you cannot climb on the microphone. Alright, you bring up a very good point.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you tried to cast Cure on it, it would reflect or not do anything.
No, that is a very good point. I'm not sure.
It's just unacceptable. Unacceptable!
Cast the cure spell.
Yeah, your cat is pretty desperate for some attention.
Oh, sure. Always
Soon,
is.
Zelda. Soon he will go to the next area, which is short, and then next time it will be me playing until the end. You can have all the lap time you want. Yeah. Whereas our other office cat is completely zonked out on the chair.
No F's given.
Nope. Which is rare, because these two don't like each other.
Alright. Muffle. Oh, it's not muddle, it's muffle. Oh, that's why it's not doing anything. It's an attempted silence.
Oh.
Not a confuse.
Got it.
Thought it was muddle.
What game was it called that? Was it 6 where it was called Muddle?
Maybe? Sounds good. There we go, Excalibur.
Yeah!
What does Excalibur bring to the table?
A lot of attack power, I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
I think it's a bar nut. Oh, wow!
220, that is substantially more than the axe, so the axe is out.
Yep, the axe is there for treants and switches.
Switches, yeah. Alright, so we're all weaponed out.
Yeah, we have every weapon, every spell. We're missing 2 pieces of armor.
Neat.
One of which you will be getting in the next area. The other I will be getting in the final area.
Well, I have to at least try the sword out.
Oh, the sword's amazing. I mean, you're probably better off just still casting arrow here, but...
I'll try it next time.
Okay. It's just the perfect setup for double arrow.
Yeah.
Muffle.
As long as they don't heal. And they did not.
Yeah. That's what we like to see. Efficient.
And we'll try it next time.
We will at one point run into like those frickin' sphinxes.
Or the beholders. I mean,
yeah.
One or the other. Oh, there's my opportunity. He gets shanked.
Right. I want to say 832.
832?
Yeah.
I'll go over.
Going over on that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, under. 824.
I was close. I was close.
You were.
But still, I think that's enough to one-shot everything here but the Dullahans.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Thanatoses.
Whatevs.
Palette swap to Dullahans. Dullabland. It would be like the saddest villain ever. Dullabland.
How's it going?
What? Yeah, no, I don't have a head. I haven't had a head for like 40 years, man. Give it the program.
Stephen Wright Dullahan. Alright.
Gargoyles. Are they with wind?
I believe so.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
no!
I got a few more of those to hit up through the corridor to mine.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
Up here for something.
Elsewhere. We'll explore that momentarily.
Frankly, you have all the treasure. You probably don't even need to at this point.
True.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll appreciate the experience when I have to go to the next areas, but...
Enemies I can double arrow, might as well.
Yeah. This actually would be like a great place to level grind if you needed to. Which you never need to.
Right.
But if you wanted to, this would be a good place to do it. Because you can just double arrow most things.
Will the regular mobs respawn after the boss is dead and we leave here?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wasn't sure.
I think everything respawns if you leave, no matter what. Just bosses. I kind of wonder, like, if they didn't... No. Never mind. There was a whole train of thought behind what I was about to say, but it's irrelevant because of RNG.
Aha!
Hey. You can only be attacked from his left flank.
I was kind of hoping for... I always want, like, strike first when I do funny things to hit an enemy. as if it mattered.
Right.
I'm just like running circles around the enemy before I decide to initiate combat.
You would like Radiant Historia for multiple reasons, but one of them being you have like an overworld like slash thing that you use to like clear bushes and things like that. It's just like a little puzzle mechanic.
Okay.
But you can also use it to whack enemies because the battles are on the map. You can use it to like beat the crap out of them until they fall asleep.
Nice.
And then you get in touch with, then you touch them to start the combat, and you get a preemptive strike.
Sweet.
Well, a quote unquote preemptive strike. It works a little differently in that game.
Right.
It's like, you remember like Final Fantasy X, how you had like an action reel on the side so you could see who's going when?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but you have like you have more control over it. You can actually like manipulate who goes when. You can like skip your turn so that you can have several friends. Really good game in a lot of ways. Great soundtrack, good characters, pretty solid story. Which, it's a game that deals with time travel, so it's hard to have good stories there.
Yeah, that always adds another layer of challenge. As much as people love Chrono Trigger, it's so easy to botch a time travel story.
Yeah. This one does a good job, though. It's one of those things where, like, you're time traveling.
Game changer.
Yeah. It's like you're time traveling, but somebody's time traveling as well and going against you, kind of a story.
So, Time Cop?
Never saw Time Cop.
I think that's what's going on in Time Cop.
Sounds right. I don't know. All I know is it's Jean-Claude Van Damme in a movie called Time Cop. That is all I know. I'm afraid that's
all we know. I didn't heal. Find out.
We'll find out today.
Haha.
So far, so good.
All right, that's peachy. Do that every round,
right? Okay, so I take it back. It's not enough to one-shot everybody. Bummer.
Yeah.
Still very good. Good enough to one-shot those beholders too.
Indeed.
And that's worthwhile.
They are among the more annoying enemies.
Yeah, only because you can't double arrow everything when they're around.
Back over?
Which is indeed reason enough to hold them in disdain, contempt.
Reviled. Thing I haven't tried yet.
You know, in World of Warcraft, you know how like positive reputation is like neutral, friendly, honored, etc. Right?
Yes.
Is there a progression to negative, or is it just hated, and you're trying to get out of hated?
It's funny you mention that. I remember actually attempting to grind to see back in vanilla if it was
to grind negative.
I wanted to see if it went to like reviled.
Yeah,
instead of revered, because I thought they stuck
distrusted
with
or
honored and hated, friendly, unfriendly, revered, reviled. I thought some good symmetry there. No, it just goes to max hated.
Oh,
it's like negative 32,000 hated or whatever.
Right, and if you want to get out of that, you have to grind
all the way back. Yeah.
So much.
Now there's no reviled, and obviously there's nothing for like the equivalent of exalted.
So that's a shame. Like that'd be kind of awesome though if there was like two sides to every town.
Yeah.
So like in high society, you use your positive reputation, but your negative reputation would help you in like black market kind of things.
I think there were only one or two examples in the entire game where they decided to kind of go that route. I know there were the Gelkis and Magrum clan centaurs, where you had to pick like one of the two centaur clans to ally with, and you would gain rep with one and lose with the other.
The one I remember was one of the BC towns, it's like the Seekers or.
Oh.
Yeah, it made no difference because at the time I was playing, it was Mist of Pandaria, so that was completely obsolete.
So far
content.
beyond, yeah. Alright, so now I'm up to 6 again.
Yeah, I think you've done a pretty good job at clearing everything out.
Alright, so that was a bit of a loop, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It was a successful enemy clearing loop.
I agree. You should save.
So now up. And now I start going down.
Did you clear all the way down to the second floor?
I know I've cleared at least a 4. I think I just have to go back to 4 and find my way down to 2.
Okay.
So 6, 5,
Can you get to 4 from where you are? I guess you must.
Yeah. Here we go. So 4. And then it's over here to the left to get... I think it's up here and down to go 4 to 2.
Sounds right.
Yeah, because I was going to start
clear
going down
on
this
3.
way and was like, no, I don't want to go down this way yet.
Yeah, you just killed everything else.
There we go.
Alright, we're back on track.
Now we're headed the right way.
Well, fear not, this is almost over. There's only like 3 floors left.
Truth.
And like 2 of them have had most of their stuff already cleared out.
Alright. Strike it a first.
Strike it to first.
That is 1 less enemy. 2 fewer enemies.
Yeah. Ha ha! Get wrecked, scrub!
I was totally okay with the way that combat went. Let's do it again.
Yeah, right? Let's do it again indeed. Go! Does it go that way again?
Nah.
No, strike first. Oh.
That's acceptable. That takes his turn, so I'll live with it. And we're correct character to blind. Enemies being very cooperative all of a sudden.
Yeah. Do it again. No.
Not a ton of damage.
Still.
Sure.
I was hoping for everyone. I was hoping for the viewers at home. Ooh. Much Lamia.
Strike first.
Excuse me. Naga. That's one of the great old WoW guild names. Naga, please.
Oh yeah, there were so many variations of that.
Lincoln White to Opera.
Just so many. You know, MMOs just offer the complete gamut of completely awful, no good, very bad guild names.
JFK can't LOS.
Just so much.
That was my favorite one. I don't know. In Rift, one of my buddies, I was in like a raiding guild. One of my buddies' alts had a guild called Korean Taco Truck. Another guy had an alt guild called Legit Nigerian Businessman.
Huh. Yeah, there were very few, like, super memorable guild names on Arthas. Honestly. Everyone took it too seriously, I think, because we were one of the better servers in vanilla.
In vanilla.
Yeah.
At what point did your server become, like, 8-to-1 horde?
God, that's a good point. Maybe around later end of Wrath. Uh-oh, I'm out of that.
Throw a flare at him.
Throw the axe.
Why throw the axe?
Because it just did 1500.
Oh. Good reason.
Not quite enough.
Yeah, I think even if you put on the claw, it wouldn't be enough. Oh.
Oh,
Aha.
confuse.
Yeah, your locket protects you from that.
Yeah, that's not worried about that. Normally you see that and you think, uh-oh, stone.
I think it can go either way, like different animations, different spells, but... Yeah, you are stronger than Kaylee physically now.
Indeed.
And not far off magically. I think if you put the claw on, you're stronger than she is magically.
Probably. Alright, so that's the last elevator I gotta close off.
Looks like it. Kind of neat with this game is like there's nothing really variable. Like you think of like any other Final Fantasy game, for instance, you have like a strength stat in your attack multipliers, but it's never a static number. It's like a damage range.
Sure, yeah, there's that very... Sure, I'm following you.
Yeah, but for this, it's always going to be 817 at this level against that enemy with that weapon. Just kind of neat.
I've gone the wrong way.
You have.